never gonna finish this presentation by tomorrow afternoon. What? Who the hell are you, man? Whoa, wait a minute, bro. Aren't you Chris from Cinephellas, man?
Yes, and I'm coming to you live from the library. Thank you so much for asking.
Well, how the hell did you get my Skype handle? What?
No, just relax. Your roommate Susan gave it to me. She just told me that you needed some help.
You're just a movie reviewer, man. You can't help me.
Try me.
Fine. I have to give this presentation tomorrow on this mock SAT prep app for my digital marketing class.
But
I can't figure out how to make portable learning seem relevant. I'm just an undergrad, man. I'm not a god.
I implore you to cease! I'm sorry I had to use the word implore. I know that's pretty serious. It looks like you need a crash course in history.
And what do you suggest, Mr. Cinephella?
Jason Cohen's documentary about the rise and fall of Compaq Computer Corporation called Silicon Cowboys.
Come on, bro. Compaq is so 1985. This is 2016.
Few people realize that Compaq almost single-handedly invented our modern tech-obsessed culture, including the portability revolution.
Whoa. Alright, even if that was true, documentaries rub me the wrong way. They're either super pretentious or just poorly researched.
Oh no!
Look how much you upset Ken Burns! But Silicon Cowboys is based on the Compaq founder Rod Canyon's book, Open: How Compaq Ended IBM's PC Domination and Helped Invent Modern Computing.
Whoa. Alright, I mean, that does sound pretty legit. Alright, Chris, tell me more about these Silicon Cowboys that you're talking about.
Not that kind of cowboy.
Oh, sorry.
The Silicon Cowboys story starts in Houston, Texas, at Texas Instruments, a company known for small electronic devices.
Hey man, I used to have a TI calculator back in geometry class.
Right. A few engineers decided to jump ship and headed out to Northern California. They started a company of their own in Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah, that's where Google and Yahoo and Apple and all those other tech giants, they have their headquarters out there, man.
Not when the founders of Compaq got there. It was just them and some cows.
Wait. Forget the cows for a second, man. This story in this documentary, it sounds almost like that show on AMC. What's it called? Halt and Catch Fire.
Yuppums. That show is loosely based on the story of Compaq.
Really? Well, I mean, that trivia is interesting and all, but what does any of this have to do with my presentation?
I'm getting there. Jeez, calm down. Whew. Silicon Valley was the setting for these Silicon Cowboys. And the documentary reminds us that the world of personal computing was pretty much non-existent until 1983, when Compaq released its first portable computer.
Right. So one time I read a Snapple cap that said the first portables were about 28 pounds.
That's correct. 28 pounds or 4 miniature dachshunds.
That's a lot of wieners to lug around, man.
The product was a major technological innovation. Before the Compaq Portable, IBM had a monopoly on the desktop computer market.
Well, wasn't IBM pissed off?
Yeah, the Portable was the first major competitor that was 100% compatible with IBM systems.
So the big companies got in the way as usual, but how did the idea of portable computers go over with the consumers?
Well, the personal computing ad wars basically invented identity-based marketing and consumerism. Oh, is that your iPhone?
Yeah, I just upgraded to the 7, bro.
So brand loyalty is something that's important to you.
Yeah, I mean, all my media is connected through iCloud, yeah.
Compaq pioneered the idea that you could create a persona for yourself based on what type of computer you used. The whole Mac versus PC debate wouldn't have existed in the same way without Compaq challenging IBM's supremacy way back in the early and mid-80s.
So, does this Silicon Valley talk give any ad examples? I could use some inspiration for my presentation, man.
I'm glad you asked. Roll it!
Hello. You may remember I've been telling you all about Compaq's wonderful new portable computer. Well, I've made a mistake. Apparently, I should never have mentioned Compaq's portable computer. I should have been telling you about Compaq's Desk Pro computer. Now, the point of buying the Desk Pro is that it's so heavy, nobody can possibly tell you to take it home with you. And they come in a very nice box. So, please forget all our earlier commercials. Thank you.
Pop culture and tech collided for the first time in these ads. In the mid to late 80s, Compaq used comedian John Cleese in their ads to develop a fun yet intellectual image.
Whoa, so that's kind of like what Apple did in the 2000s.
Exactamundo, my friend. And Compaq hit the jackpot. Between 1982 and 1985, they went from $0 to $503 million in sales. And by 1986, the company became the first to exceed $1 billion in sales during its first 5 years.
Well, alright, but if Compaq is so famous, why don't we discuss it today? I mean, like, what happened to them, bro?
The most interesting part of Silicon Cowboys for me is the talking head interviews with Compaq founders, engineers, users, journalists, and tech enthusiasts. Though, through those very revealing testimonials, we learned that the rapidly evolving computer communications industry and constant competition was just too wild to navigate. It really was like the Wild West.
I get it. So the title Silicon Cowboys is a pun.
Ah, puns. The sweetest of all humor material.
Amen, bro. Hey, are you gonna do that weird hairpiece rating system thing?
The first commandment of Cinephellas is thou shalt not mock the hairpiece rating system. I I give Silicon Cowboys 4 out of 5 hair pieces. More than just telling compact story, the film documents our obsession with personal computing technologies and how that began.
And I guess it explains a lot about the way our culture communicates today, huh?
So, did you learn anything that can help you with your presentation?
Well, I didn't realize that documentaries could be so educational and entertaining. If I could make a presentation, right, that situates the SAT mobile app in a longer history of portable technology and its usefulness, then maybe Professor Riggs will finally pass me, bro!
So, it looks like this humble movie reviewer was helpful after all.
You're right. I completely underestimated you. All I can offer you in thanks is this Richard Nixon bobblehead doll.
No thanks. I appreciate the thought, though.
I'll just tell my friends to check out Cinephellas, then. I hear it's the only place for all their cinephilic needs.
Thank you, my friend.
See you next time, Chris.
See you next time.